Alright, we're back. I'm Strategic Sully, and I'm ready to bring you all your tips, your tricks, your strategies you need to dominate at mobile gaming. With that being said, let's get into some Clash Royale today on the main account, man. Now, in today's video, what we will be doing is we're going to get into a challenge, and we're going to use the first deck, the second deck, the third deck, the fourth, and the fifth, all in the same challenge, and see if we can win with every single one. I think it is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do it with you guys. But before we do get into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button, show your support to the channel, and let's get right into it. Getting into this first match, he's got a golem. I'm going into a challenge with my regular pushing deck. Let's see how we can do with it. Giant minions is what I'm feeling. We can play the Horde on the Golem if we want to. Let's see what he's going to play. He's going to play Inferno Dragon, so that's an interesting play. Let's also drop a minion Horde here. Hopefully he does not have, say, arrows. That could have been catastrophic. He does have all of that jazz. So let's drop a Musketeer right here. Inferno Dragon is taking out Minions Giant on the tower. That is all we needed to see to know that we were about to have incredible success with this freaking push. We're able to take it out, take out the minions with the arrows. Sure enough, he does have the old Night Witch, which will probably take out our right tower with the help of the bats and her fucking staff. So yeah, that's fantastic. Let's see what we can do right now, though, against this Night Witch. We do have a Musketeer just tanking for sure. Let's shove a Giant right here. Oh, baby. Can the Musketeer take out the baby dragon is the true question. The testament of time, really. Giant's going to get one punch, two punches off on the tower. Isn't bad. He did have an Inferno Tower on him, so that is something. Let's, along with this, drop some minions. I'm expecting another Golem as soon as he can have that elixir. Inferno Dragon is definitely getting targeted by just about everything. Let's drop a Miner right here. Along with this, a Musketeer in the corner should just do swimmingly. Now he's going to want to try to drop some minions, and if he doesn't, that's fine. We at least arrowed down his pump a little bit and did a significant amount of damage to his tower. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure he just fireballed, so we should be able to send in Giant Minion Horde in the corner as soon as Double Elixir does come around. He's going to drop a Golem, which is even better for us. Now let's send in that Minion Horde. He's going to drop minions of his own. Absolutely desperation at this point. Let's zap that baby dragon, take it out completely. Working on the tower and the Golem, which is just phenomenal. Let's also drop some more minions for this Golem, along with a Musketeer, and really just try to take it out before it can even get to our tower. Along with this, let's also drop the Giant right now, only so that he can tank all of these units. Along with that, we can arrow all of that down. Now he's got Inferno Dragon, Baby Dragon, Night Witch all coming down upon us. What we're going to do is we're going to Minion Horde and zap all of it. Should be able to do a significant amount of damage. Sure enough, we are. Bats are there. Inferno Dragon is there. But I believe we should be able to pull this one off for the dub, which should not be too shabby, not one bit. We're able to get it done, and we're going to get into another match with this. Alright, so we did just win with deck number 1. Let's move on to deck number 2, Giant Witch Inferno Dragon. Let's see how this one does. Going against Sia, let's see what we can do from Family Weed. That's the clan he is from. Let's see what we can do now. Giant to start it off, that's how I'm feeling right now. Good old-fashioned beat downer. Not showing me too much, so giving me a little bit of free elixir. What are you going to drop? Night Witch. Okay. Give me a little bit of free elixir, which is never bad. So let's drop a Witch of our own right here to help with the bats. Along with that, let's also drop an Electro Wizard. Hopefully he doesn't have, say... Ugh, that's even annoying to deal with. So what we're going to do right now is drop a Knight and really hopefully just stop this entire madness. Along with this, we take out the Hog Rider. Let's also get a Miner in the mix because the Knight will not tank much longer than that, which is really good. So now we have Electro Wizard, we have we have regular Witch. Oh, we logged the Skeleton Army at the perfect time. Can we take out this tower with the Witch Electro Wizard? Our prediction has been pretty solid so far in this match. Sure enough, just over 1 minute is gone in the match and we're able to take out his left tower. Let's see how he's going to respond to this, and let's play some solid defense and hopefully take him down for a 3 crown. He's getting very scared. He's just kind of like not even doing anything. So let's drop another Giant Witch. He's going to send in the Electro Wizard, which is fine with me. And now he's finally responding to something. So let's drop a Knight right here. Hopefully keep this Witch alive for as long as possible. She's going to spawn some more skeletons. We take out the Elite Barbarians. We could get a miner down on this tower. Let's do that. I don't think the king tower is going to tank. Oh, it does tank for the miner. Oh, absolutely beautiful. So we bring his right tower onto 1,000 hit points. His king tower is at 1,400 hit points. This is really not too shabby at all. Let's drop an electro wizard right here. Along with this, let's log as well, just so we can get as much damage done as possible. Oh, good lord, that is something I was not expecting. Let's arrow down the bats and Hog Rider. He just did some serious damage to our tower, but we already took one of his out, so I think we're going to be a-okay. He's going to send in the Electro Wizard. I'm expecting Elite Barbarians very shortly. So let's try Giant Witch, and let's get ready for the big bad beasts themselves. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to hold back. We're going to wait on this. We're going to now drop a Knight right over here. Along with this, we will drop an Electro Wizard dead on his Electro Wizard and a Miner on his Night Witch. So hopefully we can do exactly what we need to do. We're going to arrow down the bats, unfortunately, and not the entire skeleton army, but we will log the mirrored one. Now we have the witch moving in. Let's drop a giant right here in the corner. Oh, unfortunately the giant cannot tank for the beautiful witch. Now his Hog Rider might just take out my tower. Doesn't take out my tower. Oh my goodness, he has got to be absolutely depressed with how his life has been going so far to this point. Unfortunately, cannot take out that right tower. Let's get to deck number 3. Getting into one against Relent. Let's see what we can do in the Barbarian Bull. Now we're using a Hog Rider deck. Let's start off with the Knight. That's what I'm feeling. So let's Knight it up, and you really got to know every deck if you guys are going to try this. I think it's really cool that we finally do have 5 deck slots, and it's fun to finally use them all. But you really got to be confident with every single deck if you're going to go into a challenge like this. So Knight, Hog Rider, let's not miner, but let's arrow. Yep, that's what I was thinking, baby. Beautiful. So we can arrow that down, get some good damage off. Sure enough, he's going to do that, which is okay with me. Let's drop a Musketeer, actually, and Skeletons, just to help out with all of that. Sure enough, Goblins get 1 stab off on the tower, which is just fine with me. Let's now log that Princess and hit the Furnace as well. He does have a Furnace down, so we can't really drop a Hog Rider, but we could if we wanted to get really daring. So let's drop a Knight right here. Fire Spirits will pull, Knight will still go to the left, and that is exactly what we wanted. Now let's drop that Hog Rider. We're expecting another skeleton army. Oh baby, we see, oh, Goblin Gang. Okay, that's not terrible. I'm expecting a skeleton army now at least. Hog Rider gets a shot off. Hog Rider gets 2 shots off. Hog Rider gets 3 shots off. Oh yeah, baby. We love this. We absolutely love it. We're crushing him already. Let's drop Skeletons right now in case he wants to drop anything else. Sure enough, we're going to take some damage from this Goblin barrel, but not much else I can do about that right now. It is far gone past me. We're still up on him by just a little bit under 1,000. So let's see if we can really capitalize on something right now. He's running a seriously hard bait deck. Haven't been using the Electro Wizard as much as I should. Let's drop a Knight in the back, really set up on a solid push. He's going to drop a Furnace, which is okay with me. Let's drop an Electro Wizard. Help take out these first. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I believe you forgot to do that. So, yeah. So let's drop a Miner on the tower now, considering we can't even get to it. Let's log down this Goblin Gang and part of this skeleton army. Cannot be that, can you, sir? So now the Miner's absolutely beating that tower to crap. Let's arrow down this Goblin Barrel, and we should be able to take out that left tower with just simply some arrows log Miner action. So let's Miner it. And then along with that, let's log it, because you know he wants to play something to keep his tower alive, and I'm not going to let that happen. No, not today, sir. Let's drop a Hog Rider now. Unfortunately, Knight is not tanking. We'll drop another Knight just in case he wants to get cheeky with the Inferno Tower. Sure enough, he does. Let's also arrow down this skeleton army, baby. That's what we like to see. Pure and utter domination. You cannot handle the truth of this Hog Rider deck. So now I believe we're getting into a Night Witch deck, so let's just get right to that. You guys may remember this deck from yesterday's video. We're going to get into it with a giant Night Witch deck. Let's set up with the Furnace, not the giant. I'm really feeling a solid Furnace setup right now. Sure enough, there's that Hog Rider. Hopefully he gets pulled, and if he doesn't, we're going to log him back. Still gets only 1 shot off with, and you know what? I can live with that. So let's drop a Miner here as well. Hopefully get both these Fire Spirits to the tower. Archers actually lock onto the miner. Oh, that would have been so beautiful if the second one would have got there. So what we're going to do now, we're going to sit back a little bit more, and we're going to drop in Musketeer right here, help with the knight, help with the archers so we don't take too much damage from either of them. And we're actually not going to set up with another furnace. We're going to drop a giant right now. So giant Musketeer, let's see if we can get to that tower. He's going to drop a cannon and minions. Not the worst thing, but we wish we could have had a little bit more elixir. It's not worth arrowing. So let's drop a furnace right here. And then along with that, that'll help take out the minions and a knight, just so the hog doesn't get more than one shot off. Actually gets no shots off, which is even better. So let's now send in that. Let's also get another pack of miner in. Yeah, the old pack of miner. So now this knight's working on that archer, which is solid. The miner was getting tanked for, still is, from the knight, which is nice. He does have the bandit moving in, which could be annoying. Ooh, could be really annoying. Let's drop arrows right here. Unfortunately, we're going to lose that Oh, we didn't lose the musketeer until after we took out the knight, which is really solid. We could have logged, but I'm okay with saving the elixir. We kind of want a little bit of defense in case we see an immediate hog rider following one of this. Haven't said anything in the Night Witch yet, but I plan to right now. So sure enough, there's that hog rider. And we're going to drop another knight right here. He's probably going to fireball, of course. And hog gets one shot off. Ooh, that's a tough shot to take. Let's shove a miner in. Let's set up with a giant beatdown push. That is what we need. So knight's going to work on the cannon, which is good because that's what was going to pull my giant. So now what we're going to do, we're going to set up with a Night Witch. He's got archers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a giant right here. Along with this, he's going to fireball, which is okay with me. Unfortunately, we lose the Night Witch. We're going to drop a musketeer. We're going to drop the good old furnace. And we're going to stop this hog rider. That's main priority right now because we don't have a lot of hit points left on our tower. But now we can drop a knight. Come on, baby. That's what we like to see. Along with this, we're going to drop a giant right here. That should tank for that. Along with this, let's also arrow down the minions and the archers. Hopefully we can pull this off. Night Witch is going to go down. And sure enough, this is getting a little cheeky, no doubt about it. I don't think the fireball will take the tower, which means we really need to capitalize on this next push right now. Oh, but fireball log will definitely take the tower, which is terribly unfortunate because we should have won with this deck because we were crushing with it yesterday. Unfortunately, that did not happen today. Getting into this last match, let's see how we can do against this player. He does have the good old goblin barrel. We're going to log it only so that, not log it, we're going to zap it only so that my tower can take it out pretty quickly with one shot apiece. Let's fire spirit his ice spirits and princess. Beautiful. Kind of nervous that wasn't going to all get taken out. Now let's set up with a knight. So he's got goblin barrel, princess, ice spirit. He's got a lot of cheap slow cards. Cheap fast cards. So now let's see what we can do. Let's drop an ice spirit of our own. He's got a knight of his own. Let's drop balloon minions. And let's see what we can do. Let's get ready with the heal in case we see it. Or arrows. Rocket. Oh good lord. He's going to rocket. Balloon. Gets a freaking shot off. That's why we love you, baby. Along with this, we're going to arrow his goblin barrel. Let's zap his gang. Beautiful. Sure enough, we take no damage from anything, and we're completely up on this. We're using that balloon deck from a while back in another video, Fast Balloon Challenge deck. You guys need to see that if you really like this deck and want to get more knowledge about it. So he's got his knight, I got my knight. He's got the rocket, which means he just wants to bring my tower down low enough to rocket it 2 or 3 times. So now we got minions. He's going to zap right here, which is obvious. Doesn't zap. Very interesting. He wants to rocket my balloon next. So hopefully we can make it so that the knight tanks for the balloon and we get a heal down. Let's arrow this goblin barrel again. Beautiful. Maybe he's got a mirror. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one of those. Sure enough, he's going to send in that, which is fine with me. So let's send in fire spirits along with that knight. Come on, knight. Get in front, knight. Get in front, knight. Get in front, knight. Okay, that's fine. I got the zap ready. I got the old Zizzity Zap ready, baby. That's what we got ready for you. Along with this, let's heal it up. Sure enough, we should be able to take that freaking tower out. Heal Balloon is the name of the game with this deck. Along with this, let's arrow it down. We do not want him getting off more rockets. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set up with another solid balloon push to the right, because you really need to stay on top of kids with this deck. You really, really do. So Knight's going to move in along with this, the old ballooner. Let's send in the Fire Spirits, and let's get ready with the heal right now. And better yet, we will also zap. Perfect. So zap, balloon, heal, take out Inferno Tower. Sure enough, still going towards his tower, and he just cannot handle this heat. Fire Spirits will take out the Princess. This is why this deck is so dominating. It's fast, it's furious, it's defensive, it's offensive, it's cheap. You can really crush your opponents. Now he's got this shebanger moving in. We will arrow that. Along with this, we will Ice Spirit his Knight. Beautiful. And Fire Spirit as well. Sure enough, we were able to take it out. We absolutely crushed it with all of these 5 decks. So we did start this challenge 1-0. We ended up losing one match. So we went 4-1 with all 5 of the decks, which is not too bad. Deck number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These were all the decks. Go rewatch the video if you want to learn how to play the decks a little bit more in particular. I did make some specific videos on each one of these decks. This one's my pushing deck. I do like this Inferno Dragon deck if you do have the Inferno Dragon and the other 3 legendaries. This is a really, really super strong Hog Rider. That match didn't do this deck justice. Go check out yesterday's video with the freaking Giant Night Witch combo. It was absolutely catastrophically dangerous. And I do have a video on this one as well, which is dominatingly quick and destructive, just like you guys did witness. And now in tomorrow's video, we will be getting into the batch challenge, which is going to be a whole lot of fun, so definitely stay tuned for that. But with that being said, my social media handles are right below me. Links for those are down in the description. Check them out. And as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe down below, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.